Hello guys, and welcome to my YouTube channel. I guess this is kind of an introduction, really short and sweet. I decided to start doing some hoop tutorials on YouTube just because sometimes I feel like I'm rushed whenever I do them on Instagram. I'm still going to post them on Instagram, but I do also want to post some things on YouTube just because I feel like I can break things down a little bit better because I have more time. But that was my introduction. Let's go ahead and get started because I hate when people talk too much and I like to learn fast, so let's do it. Sorry if you hear a bunch of nature noises and birds. I'm in the backyard. So I'm going to be teaching you 3 different transition moves that can help you get from a horizontal to a vertical plane. So just to break that down a little bit, this is a vertical plane. It goes up and down. Horizontal plane goes side to side. So horizontal planes, you're going to be seeing a lot of these, vortex. Vertical, you see a lot of things like chest rolls, behind the back, all that good stuff, anything that goes across, isolations. But here are the 3 moves that we are going to do. The first one is a scoop. The second one is a fake handspin. And the third one is a toss. So I wanted to do the scoop first just because you can actually go into the other ones with the scoop and it just kind of helps bring things together. A few things that the scoop can go into are palm spins, hand spins, chest rolls, and C rolls. And that's just a few examples. You can literally, once you get the hang of it, you can do almost anything with it. It's just a good transitional move to have. I am using a 27-inch 5/8 from the Spinsterz. So to start this, I'm hooping to the right, clockwise with my right hand. You're gonna wanna make sure that you're spinning the hoop with just these 4 fingers with your thumb behind the hoop. So when you start practicing the scoop, you're gonna scoop the hoop. So once you get to the very bottom here, or around this kind of area of the hoop, is when you're gonna do the little scoop motion. So something you can do to practice this little motion of scooping it is spinning the hoop, grabbing it right in this area. You're gonna swing the hoop downwards, just like that. It's gonna feel really awkward. So it's almost like you're isolating down and scooping, just like that. Once you get comfortable doing that, you're gonna start spinning the hoop and you're not gonna grab the hoop. You're just gonna use your 4 fingers. You're not gonna use your thumb whatsoever. And you see how it has a more floaty effect? And you can practice going back and forth like this with just 4 fingers. So next we're gonna want to follow through with the scoop, and that's where I'm gonna get into doing the fake hand spin. That's gonna give you a really good little idea of how you can get into that. So let's go ahead and do the fake hand spin, and then I'll come back to the scoop and how to combine those together. So with the fake hand spin, it's a little bit awkward at first. It makes your arm feel kind of strange, but once you get into it and do it faster, it doesn't feel weird anymore. And I am using my right hand and I'm going to the left. You're gonna start with the back of your hand facing in front of you, and your thumb is gonna be going up. So once you're here at around above your head, somewhere in this area, you're gonna flip your palm to the front, and your thumb is gonna be facing the opposite direction. You go up, flip. You're gonna do one more flip and kind of go in this general direction to the right. You're gonna flip your hoop one more time. Keep going with that momentum. And your arm is gonna feel very awkward. So after you're here, you're gonna flip towards the right to this little awkward position here. After that, your thumb is gonna lead right back down and you're in the same place that you started. Once you learn how to do that a little bit faster, it's gonna be a lot easier. It's not gonna feel so flip, flip, awkward. One more time, a little bit faster. So you're here, flip, flip, down. So basically you just want to turn and keep turning. It does a 1, 2, 3, down. So how does this tie together with the scoop? So now we're going to combine those 2 moves, and it's going to feel a little bit awkward at first combining the scoop you definitely want to have a good grasp of both. If you need to pause this video and practice both of those a little bit, it's going to help. So you're spinning the hoop. Start with your scoop. Your thumb is facing outwards from you, and you're in this very awkward position. At this little weird position, flip your thumb to the right, and this is gonna look familiar. This is just like when you're doing this, except you're adding the scoop in there. So it's almost like it's gonna be like 4 flips, if that makes sense. Scoop, flip, and then you continue the rest of the hand spin. So here, here, down. So you know how to do that. You can do that hand spin. So you can do this easy, just practice. So you're here, scoop, flip, and you're back down. So after that, just remember that you can do the hand spins literally however you want. You're here, you can just swing it back and forth like this. You can see that looks like a hand spin, but it's really just my wrist doing all this little like flicky stuff. I'm not even letting go of the hoop. You can do like this little rainbow one. Just the flick of the wrist. It's gonna make it look like it's doing something cool. So the final transition I'm gonna show you is tosses. This is literally the easiest transition in the world. It buys you a lot of time if you feel like you don't know what you're gonna do next, but you want to do something cool. So I'm going to teach you how to throw the hoop, not all willy-nilly. You're spinning the hoop in your hand, same way. Of course your thumb's not in there, just on your 4 fingers. But you're, ow! Stepped on a sticker. So to do a really nice, clean toss-up, you're going to be spinning the hoop. Of course I'm using my right hand, spinning to the right. You're going to pop down and back up. So you don't want to just like, so to correctly throw your hoop so it goes up and back down in a straight line is to be spinning it, pop your hoop down a little bit, and go back up. Of course it doesn't have to look perfect at first, but you do want to practice to having that down and up, and it's a very quick motion. It's not like a down, up thing, but it's very fast. It just helps it go in a little bit more of a straight line. And then eventually you can get some strength behind it and throw it really, really high. So this move is a really good transition move because you can literally go into anything as long as you just catch it the way that you want it. So a few examples of something you could go into is a toss, reverse escalator. I do this way too often. You could do a vortex, which is a perfect example of that little grip change. You grab the outside, go into your vortex. You can just catch it and do a little isolation. So you can literally do anything with this little toss-up transition. You can just throw it up, it looks cool, and it's like, you can do whatever, like, you can just give them the old razzle-dazzle while it's up in the air. I'm going to show you how to combine all of these into a little combo that you can practice, so you can practice all of your transitions. You start by spinning, then you scoop, hand spin, toss, catch. So just keep practicing that combo and you'll be able to do different variations of it and see how this all can tie into your flow. And I am going to insert a little flow clip at the end so you can see how I personally like to implement these moves. That was about it for the 3 transition moves that I have attempted to teach you today. Hopefully you can get the hang of it. If you need to, there is a feature on YouTube. If you didn't know about it, I didn't know about it till the other day, that you can like put it in slow motion and stuff like that. So definitely utilize that when it comes to hoop videos. Thank you very much for watching. If you want to see more or you have any specific requests for like tutorials or just any kind of like, I don't know, thing, feel free to comment that. I definitely need ideas because I don't know what people like really want to see that I can teach you, but whatever it is, I would love to do it. Thank you so much for watching and happy hooping.